Harrisburg Stampede. Justin Coble with
I gotta change the freaking...
Oh, there it is.
Basically, they were playing
Major
League with a real game, yeah.
Oh shit, there's the Hattie.
All right, and you know, with that sound of the hockey organ, we are now in the second half of the show. And we're doing something we typically do once a year, and that is our tribute to the Ocho, our obscure sport yearly discussion where we bring to you 2 to 3 to 1 to how many we find obscure sports that we found interesting enough to talk about.
Now, with that being said, we had some things listed, but this one tops it.
Yeah, if we get to the other two, that's fine by me.
If we get the other two, whoop-de-doo. This one is the one to talk about.
So we've stumbled across a Russian-based sport called Rugball.
Or Wrestleball.
Or Wrestleball, or Regball, I've even seen it called just in this short amount of time that we found it. And it is a sport that combines basketball,
and rugby.
Yeah. There's
those three alone.
There's no dribbling because you run with the ball like it's in rugby. You have to shoot the ball through a hoop like basketball. And apparently you can German suplex the crap out of your opponent constantly in this game.
But I think one of the best ones, though, some of the highlights we've seen just in this short time span of knowing this, you have to take your shirt off to do it.
I don't think you have to. I think
it just seems to be that was the normal way to do it. Literally, you'd see some guy running up behind him, take his shirt off, and then suplex him.
I take off shirt to dominate opponent, to show I am man. I am like iron. He is like broccoli.
But just the fact of just the one clip we saw where they were doing it on a basketball court.
Oh yeah,
so
like professional Rugball is played on a basketball court, whether it's a full court or a half court, but it's a padded court. The clip we watched a clip where they were playing it on an actual basketball court, and they were wearing singlets. These guys, like, oh,
well, did you see who gets the ball first? How they figure that out?
They wrestle for it.
Yep.
There's no tip off. You're wrestling for the ball. And apparently this sport goes back to the 1920s, I believe they said in the video we watched. But good Lord.
Holy crap. And the fact that it's like, you're going up for a layup and get full-blown horse collar.
Oh, yeah.
Drugged down. I mean, you're going up for a layup and get suplexed while you're in the air. It's like, I'm going for it, and now I'm face planted.
I mean, it was vicious looking.
Yes. I would so go to a game.
Well, I believe, according to what we've learned, is there is a United States team. There's a national team for the States.
Oh, U.S. Now I got to look that part up. USA? No, that's USA Rugby. No, I want USA Rugball. Yeah, I'm going to have to look that one up. That's going to have to be something, yeah.
Yeah, they listed the name of it in the video, the one video we watched. But, I mean, I couldn't look away.
No, and there's no, like I said, there's no dribbling. They said about penalties. It's like,
but it looked like it had to be like everything had to break down into a fight for it to be just for a penalty.
Yeah, like you can full blown suplex the guy while he's in midair. Oh, I'm sorry. The penalty would be if an offensive person would do a wrestling move. Because the defense can only do the wrestling part.
Gotcha.
If I remember the video right. But just still, though, it's like, holy crap. And the fact you run the ball like rugby, and then, we're just going to drag you down by, rip your head off while you're going. And
it was pretty spectacular. On the Ocho subreddit, someone said this is big elementary school recess vibes.
Not wrong. Not wrong. It's like
no one is dribbling, and there's that one kid who just has to try and do wrestling moves on everyone.
I mean, what was funny was the one clip we saw. Like you had to, it's like every time somebody got suplexed, they took their shirt off.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, they just like ran up behind him, took his shirt off, and then just suplexed him. Like, what the?
Okay, and I think you and I need to be honest with each other about this. 20 years ago, had we discovered this, we would have figured out a way to play at least one game.
Yes. Yes. Very much so. I mean, hell, you started it in soccer when you clotheslined a guy. That it was
I didn't
defensive.
suplex him. I didn't suplex him. I just kind of Stan Hansen lariated him there.
You just
I had to go and apologize to the whole team. That is something we don't talk about. I had to apologize to the whole team. It was that egregious. Do you know how bad that was? And it was a Catholic team. They were probably wishing death on me the entire time. Counting their rosaries. Dear Jesus, please kill this kid.
Just start spraying you with holy water.
Jesus, he killed little Timmy just to get a stoppage of play. Please kill him. That is 2 out of 3 episodes this year that I've offended Catholics. So
Ooh. Yeah. I'm not shocked.
Oh man. Okay.
Anyways, back to the chaos at hand. I would love to watch a game of this.
Someone said I think more sports could benefit from random suplexes. Yes, still less traveling than in the NBA. That's great.
That's funny. Oh my god.
I think we have to watch a full game. I think we have to.
Yeah.
And here's, we were talking about this off the air. I think if we watch the whole game and we think we have enough material from it after we both watch it, I think if we think we have enough material, we do a whole episode just as a watch along where we comment on the game. If you want to listen to it, we can. If we do it and you want to watch along with us, we'll put the link in the description. If you watch us on YouTube, we'll probably just share the video, I guess, on YouTube.
Yeah. One of the comments is, in the Army, we played this years ago. We called it Combat B-Ball.
Well, little did they know they were playing an actual sport.
Pretty much. This is how I saw my handball games in high school. This is pure insanity, and I love it. Oh, I definitely got it. This video is definitely. Oh,
this is how I imagine every pro sport in Russia just sort of eventually devolves into wrestling. Baseball, you got to choke slam the catcher to take home plate. Soccer, flying leg drop to the goalie to clear the way.
Jeez, my ACL is hurting just watching this.
Yes.
This is like UFC embedded. Oh damn! Like in basketball. Jeez. Wow.
I'm surprised someone didn't try to ground and pound someone because I was waiting for it. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely on that one because it's almost like expected. This needs serious funding.
France has a national team. Now there's no way that team's competitive.
Probably not. Some of these comments
I'm going to
Hey, sit down,
smoke a
you.
cigarette before I suplex you.
Suplex you while I smoke a cigarette. Yeah, some of these comments are just like, wow.
And there goes the French and French Canadian audience right out the window.
We are slowly working our way back towards Roman gladiator fights.
People have been saying that shit about professional football and college football for decades.
Oh,
Man,
some people have been saying that for the UFC too, but
this is
ugh,
a phenomenal thing we've stumbled across.
yes,
I am in awe of it.
yes, and this is the fact though is like you could just midair suplex somebody or midair something like horse collar them down to where they
Clothesline
land on
them.
their head. I mean that's holy shit. No, this is
Out
a
of the
sport
clip we
definitely.
watched, only one person was able to block a suplex.
Yeah, that was impressive too.
Yeah, because
But
the
every
way
other
he was able
suplex,
to manipulate, like widen his body and stance to prevent it was well done. I think in the coming
this
weeks
is
we need to watch a full episode, make notes, and go from there.
absolutely 100%. Oh my God, this is fantastic.
I'm glad we
Because
stumbled
just from
across this.
yes, of all the obscure sports we've seen, this one I think this one even tops fireball soccer.
I mean, that's kind of the gold standard of our obscure sports. Um, I think this tops it.
Yes, 100%. The fact that you can literally horse collar and it's okay. You can suplex somebody and it's okay. You can literally like get close to literally doing a full blown fight before a penalty is called.
There were so many shoot German suplexes that the corpse of Karl Gotch had an erection.
Oh,
The few people who get that reference are gonna love it.
it's just watching this, just like oh, this the guy just the guy just literally again took his shirt off and just suplexed the guy. It's like it's just like is that like a requirement or something?
Yeah,
It just seems
we gotta figure
hilarious.
this out.
Because literally, I just saw a clip to where a guy just took literally running the other way, took his shirt off, and just suplexed the guy.
I don't know.
It's like
Is it a
me,
penalty? Is it a foul if you keep your shirt on? Yellow card, shirt stayed on.
maybe. Dude just got hammered while throwing the. Oh, he just got. He just got hammered while he was throwing the ball. Oh,
I'm so intrigued by this.
yes. Also, if that happens, if you're shooting the ball and get taken down, you get a free throw.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
am again, this is something that 20 years ago when we were in our early 20s and or late teens, we would have tried. I have no doubt
Yes.
we would have tried this.
And the thing is, though, they're doing it on mats. We probably would have just done it on just,
The backyard.
yeah.
I mean,
Some of these takedowns are
let's be
brutal.
honest. Thank God we didn't have YouTube when we were in our teens and 20s.
Yeah, that. Oh, there's a jump ball. Okay, it's kind of odd, but okay. The way this is going.
I am absolutely
Yeah,
intrigued by all of this. Yeah.
this is 100% like tops all
This could be the greatest
all.
obscure sport ever.
Yes. Yes. This 100% yes. Just because of what this is. I mean, it's almost like a train wreck. You cannot look away.
Yeah, exactly. It is. Yeah, you
It,
can't. It's like a car accident. You gotta just turn your head and look.
and some of these suplexes are just,
They're
oh,
brutal.
yeah. Oh, imagine doing this
No,
game,
I
George.
recommend to you, the listener, look up Rugball or Wrestleball on YouTube, and you will understand exactly where we're coming from on this. It is unique. I've never seen a sport
Unique's an
like this.
understatement. Unique's an understatement.
I mean, really, it reminds me of the yearly Pumpkin Bowl that used to occur in Kramer's Field in Dayton.
The one the one comment I'm reading, LeBron already cries like a baby being fouled now. He couldn't handle this.
Yeah, the one video we watched, the guy's like, imagine taking the best of here and the best of here and the best of that. It wouldn't work. These are athletes that would have to have been playing this for years to be able to do all the facets of the game. You couldn't take the best NBA or even college basketball athlete and the best,
No.
Amateur wrestling athlete or UFC fighter, and you couldn't take the best rugby player because they're not mixed together. Like, you have to have someone who can do all of it, not just part of it.
Well, the one comment I just saw, the sport's greatest player, Brock Lesnar.
I mean,
The size of him, and he was a wrestler, and he can get away with being a rugby player too at his size.
Here's something I don't think people talk about with Brock Lesnar is that he's just a freak athlete.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he's a fantastic athlete. I mean, he's a born athlete. He is a purely born athlete to do what he has done over the course of his career.
And he's strong,
It
but
mattered in
people
any
don't
sport.
realize that he's like farm strong. Like, he grew up on a farm. He runs
strong.
a farm now. Yeah, he's
a farm boy strong. He's not just regular weightlifting and all that. He's a farm boy strong, which is way different than bodybuilding.
right, exactly.
I mean, when you can pick up a cow and not think twice about it, that's just saying.
The fact
Yeah,
that he could just like again,
he
as
could
a
go into
wrestling
this
fan,
sport. I mean, he could go into this sport and be a natural at it.
he might be too old now, though. He might be too old right
so,
now.
I'm in my mind. I'm trying to picture somebody trying to suplex him.
I would say this would have been the right thing for Brock to do in between WWE and UFC the first time. Like when he left in 2004 to go do the NFL and then years later started doing UFC.
Yeah, this is just. I mean, bro, yeah, this sport. No, this is 100% something we're definitely going to do a full episode on. I mean, we have to. I mean, it's.
I would say we have to if a full game gives us enough material that we can. Because I don't want us to sit and watch it and we're quiet. I want us to sit and comment on it. And
I think that a full game would give us a lot of holy shit moments. Honestly, I think there's some games. I mean, just some of the ones I've seen. Just quickly looking up some different things. Yeah, I'm looking up see if I can find full games. But the one that I messaged you just for a full game, of course, the whole thing's in Russian. But
right.
that alone, I'm sitting here like, holy shit.
I think what we should do, because I definitely believe
is drink while watching this.
If you want to take a shot every time there's a suplex, you have fun with that.
Dude, I won't remember anything within like 5 minutes.
But what I'm saying is we haven't
like 3
watched
or 4.
We haven't watched a full game yet, so I don't want to set us up for failure. Let's watch a full game off air and determine because we don't know the strategy involved in the game. It could be because we're watching highlights.
Suplexing everybody.
We're watching highlights. We don't know the pace of the game beyond just what we see from highlights. So let's watch a full game off the air. If we think we got something to work with, then we do it on the air. Because I don't want
All I
like a
know
lull
is,
period where, nothing's happening.
unless it's like we're just jaw drop, like,
But
oh, they have 3-on-3 Wrestleball.
I think that's the half court version. I think 7-on-7's full court, half court is 3-on-3.
Either way, holy shit. Either way, this is talk
This
about a
is
holy
like a
shit
midway
moment.
sports game come to life.
Oh, this would have been great for. Oh, this would have been great. Oh, this would have
Kozlov
been
with
great
the
for that.
ball. He's on fire. He just
Oh,
took
he
him
just
to
got
Suplex
suplexed.
City.
Pretty much. Oh,
Roganowski suplexing his brains out.
oh, here comes a suplex. He just took his shirt off.
I love how we're trying to impersonate the midway sports guy. All right, I don't know.
Naked suplex. Like, what the
Hacker
hell?
dumps him on the top of his head.
Oh, I can go wrong so many different levels.
Hacker taking him from behind.
Oh, gee.
Hacker grabs him by the waist. No,
Oh. Oh. Oh, that is great.
All right.
That is
Yeah,
great.
we got to stop because I could do this all day.
We could
That's a
keep
problem.
going. We could keep going.
You know what? I will post a link when the show drops. I'll post a link to one of the highlight reels that we watched about Rugball, and I anticipate interesting comments from you guys. But with that, I think that's the end of the second half.
Yes.
I think that's the end of the second half.
The chaos has to end somewhere. The insanity has to stop somewhere at one point.
Well, let's give a quick plug to our buddy Dave and his friends at the Rural Blaze Banter podcast. You can find that wherever you get your podcast. Another one, the other ship is the Pop Culture Podcast with the Pro Wrestling Lean. You can find them wherever you get your podcast. Please check them out. They are friends of the show. Thank you for joining us for this 100th episode of the Non-Letter Sports Podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts. Remember to check out our Linktree link in the episode description. That can take you to our merch store where you can get a nice USFL logo hoodie. I actually think it's our preferred logo because we're both using it as our background. It just looks so good. And again, David, you've done phenomenal work on this logo because it looks spectacular. I can't compliment you enough on how good this logo is. Because it looks very professionally done, and you did it on your own. It's not like we farmed it out to someone. You did all the work, and it reflects how hard you worked on it. Thank you to everyone who's stuck around with us for 100 episodes.
100
we do appreciate all of
episodes.
You. Right. If you want to watch us on YouTube, that link is in the Linktree account as well. Go check out Rugball or Wrestleball whenever you get a chance. It is mind blowing how insane this is. It does not look like it should be a real sport, but it is.
It does. It looked like something that was just like playground fun, Yeah,
it looks like something you did on a bored May afternoon at recess.
Yeah, pretty much.
But do not forget to subscribe, rate, and review. My name's Jason.
I'm David.
And we'll talk with you next time.
Good morning.
Man.